concept from your tradition that you think could help the Western world? Like, is, your practices, when you say that the law doesn't apply to the Dakota people, it's different than the laws that the politicians make for Westerners. Is there a benefit to Westerners that now live here to start to learn some of the ways from your people? Or is there,
about
yeah.
40 years ago, a group of people, there was 45 of them. They came, and their spokeslady, she said, we want to join your church. They're non-Dakota. She said, this group here, we want to join your church. I said, by all means. The more times we pray together, the better it's going to be. I said, but when you come over, I need you to pray in your own way, I said. And so they agreed to that. So they've been involved. They're still there. A lot of them, they're still there. And when our ancestors, they listen to some things that are going on. They watch you, what you're doing. But pretty soon, if we don't believe that, then things, they go their own way. Man-made laws come into effect. And they say, well, us young people, we do it this way. And they go to make loud music, and they drink beer, and they dance around, whatever it is that they do. And then they smoke cigarettes. And pretty soon, in middle age, they got bad lungs, and they're in a, oh boy, they got cancer, they got heart disease, diabetes, all kinds of stuff happens. And it's just like not caring. Oh, yeah, I'm going to blame the government now. So there's a lot of those things that need to be looked at. Everybody needs to do that. Even if you think you're living really good, there's always still ways of looking after things. And when you look after things and things are working good for you, don't keep those things to yourself. Share. But only what I learned was when they ask you, that's when you'll share. And they told us real clear, don't go preaching about all this stuff. No, wait until they, because I see that man over there, boy, he's doing good. I'm 100 yards away, and I see he's doing really good work over there. I take a blanket and I go and I put it around him and I say, Mister, you're doing really good work. Thank you. Keep going. I want to support you. And that's the other thing that we don't do enough, is that we don't share and we don't support each other. We want to do our own thing. We want to I guess it's like a show. This isn't a show. This living a life business is pretty serious business. And we need to make it like that. There's humor. And there's prayers. There's natural medicine. You can take those. Yeah, that's part of living a life. So we have to think about those kinds of things, especially trying to learn a little bit about the medicine law, a little bit about things that have wings, their laws, a little bit about the animal laws, a little bit about other people's laws, the laws that was given to them from up there, those kinds of things. If we can learn from each other and share and do the things that is good for all people. It's I see that here. Somebody bought me a glass of water. Thank you for doing that. That's kindness. I know a little bit about that hardship that I went through, and that made me realize I need to be more respectful of that learning. I went through a rough life. I learned from it. Now I'm going to share that because people seem to learn from that. What did you do? Well, I realized what I went through. I had to figure that out. What was done to me when I was young, and because of that, what did I do? And I done lots of bad things because of what I went through, what was done to me. And I finally figured out how to fix that up. And it was mostly counseling. I went to counseling and I took all of this junk out. And then this old man stepped in. Come on, grandson, I'm going to help you fill in those things. You're vulnerable now, you're open now, you're wide open. You're filled up with the Dakota things so that you can start growing from there. Oh boy, he was a smart old man. I really appreciated him. I listened to him for a long time, right until he passed away. I really appreciated his words, his actions, and he did live that way. What he preached is the way he lived. He was kind, he was quiet. Long periods of silences, I would just sit with him. And every time we talked, we would talk about something. I've done many ceremonies for him. I appreciate it. Just the fact that he would ask me to do a ceremony for him. I really appreciated that. And he lived until he was 94, and then he went home. He was not sick. He was not sick. One day he didn't wake up. My grandpa, same thing. I want to do that too. I told my wife I want to live until I'm 94, I said. So we'll see how that turns out. I was talking to a group of people, and a lady came up to me and she said, you got big ears. She said, you're going to live to be a long life. She said, I didn't know that was what made people live a long life. Okay, well, I agree to that. I take that.